Hello, friends.
Hello.
Fellow comedy enjoyers. And thank you very much to the person pulling out all of our names and deciding whose fate. And of course, the black guy's last.
Saving the best for last.
The best for last, the black for last. So check it out. That's actually good because today I want to talk about a little something I was a little bit nervous coming up with, but I've been thinking about it a lot. I'm going to be loud and black today. Normally, with my last name being white, I can be a little bit more demure, but today, today, y'all are going to hear all the things that, listen, I can be black today because I'm in Australia and it's only kind of a crime here, all right? I'm kidding, y'all don't care about black people. I saw your referendum. I know. Oh, I'm aware. Unlike other Americans, I follow the news and I can read. So, booyah. I want to talk about the ridiculous things I've heard from white people throughout my life. Okay? Just a few different things. I want to start with people coming up to that and asking me, Jarvis, tell us a negative stereotype that you think about white people. Because to y'all it's cute, right? And I say y'all, not all of you. Listen, I know there's some people in here that get what I'm saying. To y'all it's cute, because your stereotypes are like, oh, we don't season food. Oh, we conquered the world and colonized everything. For me, it's like, you're a criminal. You're an absent father. I have no children. Automatic, just look right at me. Listen, every time I do say a stereotype, like the food thing, they hit me with, actually, I'm Italian, so we season our food, thank you. There's always an excuse. I don't even know the rules of hockey, so I don't get that. That's not me. My family didn't even own slaves, so. I want to tell you something, no matter what you tell me, all of you like cheese. Woo! Okay? Yes. Of course, he's a Canadian. All of you like cheese. He likes poutine, all right? All of you like cheese, and that's true. And the next white person that gets mad at me because I say mac and cheese is not a main dish, I don't want to hear that. Okay, let's get to more personal things. A lot of people will come up to me and say, hey, I had a man chase me down in the parking lot for this. I thought I shoplifted because the criminal thing from before. And he said, hey, do you play basketball? Just last night, somebody at PJ O'Brien's asked me, like, are you an athlete? No, I'm just a normal, average black guy. I have a normal, average job. I live a normal, average life. I'm not that impressive. But some people get really upset about that. I had a woman ask me, do you play basketball? And I said, no, I'm not good at it. She looked like she was going to cry. And she was kind of short, so she looks up at me and she goes, but why? Why am I not good at basketball? Why? You think I just came out the womb crossing up, breaking ankles, and shooting threes? That's not how that works, I assure you. Trust me, I know, and I am very bad at basketball. My favorite, though, older women will come up to me and ask me that same question, followed by, what's your shoe size? I'm not going to get into that one, but I will say one older woman saw me carrying boxes in a store. I was checking out, I had to do some stuff in my storage unit, and she came up to me and said, young man, you can take those boxes right back to my house and I'm going to put you to work. And I looked at her like, slavery? We don't do that anymore. Do we do that? Do we still do that? I gotta check because white people got all this weird secret stuff going on. One of my coworkers actually said that if there are black people in the room, like there's a lot of black people, they'll refer to them as being Canadian. That's a true fact. That's what Americans. They'll be like, oh damn, there's a lot of Canadians in here. And I'm like, I don't smell maple syrup. What do you mean? I just see a lot of, oh, you're racist. That's still better than it's really dark in here. But yeah, I mean, I try to keep an open mind. I like to travel a lot. Obviously, I'm in Australia, I've been all over the world. Whenever I tell people I'm going someplace new, their immediate response is, "Oh, shoot, Jarvis. They love black men there." Going to Italy. "Oh, shoot, Jarvis. Italian women love black." It's like white men specifically think that me being black is just enough. Like, I just walk around like, yeah, just collecting women from all over the world. I am a sentient stick figure. No one wants any part of this, okay? Listen, I'm very honest about myself, and I don't really want to get into it, but the question I always ask them is like, where do they love black people? Where are we just universally loved and treated equally? Where is that? Because I don't know. And if you find out where that is, I would like to go check that place out. And it's probably somewhere near the rapture. That's sad, right? It's very, very sad. But it's also the truth that I live. And don't let me start about time travel. Do not ask me what time period I would like to go back and check out for fun. Okay? What do you mean you don't want to see the Wild West? You don't want to see the Roaring 20s? Do you know what they did to us back then? There's a song called Strange Fruit. Listen to it. I can't climb a tree, and I don't want anyone putting me up there. Yeah, that one's a little rough. Listen, I want to close it out with a true story. You all have been great. This is something that happened to me. Well, I mean, all of that happened to me, but I like to think that it's fiction. I was at work one day, and my boss calls me in the office. Mind you, I was working in Afghanistan, so the courtesies are a little bit different there between men. When you get a bunch of dudes together, and they just kind of ruminate in their own funk. He calls me and he says, "Jarvis, come on in the office, close the door, I want to talk to you." Okay. I come in. So we had a poll here in the office about who we would least likely want to be sexually assaulted by. And you won. And I'm looking at him, thinking to myself, what? You were talking about what? And it got weird. Because then he says, "Yeah, you know, you're 6'4" black guy. What do you expect?" And I'm still standing there, like, what? Then it gets weird. He says, "Yeah, my wife is actually asking about you." I'm still in shock, like my mind is racing. Like, about what? Like, about, you know, I think it's true what they say about black guys. We had shared showers. I found out that everybody in the office was like watching me. Let me tell you something right now. If you take no lessons away from here, before I start, you're probably wondering, what was my response to that? I didn't have a response to that. But the only regret I have now is I could be so rich. I didn't go to HR, I was just too traumatized in that moment. But the lesson for today is this. You don't have to say everything on your mind to everyone, and you can always ask the question, why do I want to ask this to this person? Is it because I honestly care, or is it a preconceived notion, or whatever? That's fine. You can always do that. I appreciate that. You don't have to go and see a couple of people who are like lesbians and then immediately ask them, like, how does sex work for you? You don't need to come up to me and ask me, do you think that black people benefited from slavery at all? You know what? But I need you all to appreciate my patience. Because after 37 years of hearing all of this stuff as recently as last night in PJ O'Brien's, it's a wonder I have not fulfilled that first stereotype. Are you a criminal? Thank you very much, everybody.
Thanks, Jarvis, and happy Jarvis again, everybody.